Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Viktor Kiriakis was on Days of Our Lives for quite a long time, so it's justifiable on the off chance that a few fans may not be up on all that the person has experienced throughout the long term, which is where we come in. The person originally showed up back in July of 1985 and has forever been played by John Aniston, who at last procured a Daytime Emmy designation for Extraordinary Supporting Entertainer in 2017 and afterward got a Lifetime Accomplishment Emmy grant in 2022. The actor tragically passed away in November 2022, and Viktor was also farewelled by Days in August 2023. Brought into the world in Greece, Viktor Kiriakis came to Salem as a close buddy of the Brady family, however was before long uncovered to be a previous admirer of Caroline Brady and Beau Brady's dad. Even worse, he was involved in a wide range of illegal activities around the town, including prostitution and drug use. He was likewise answerable for bringing the amnesiac John Dark to Salem and involved him as the pawn in a power game with his foes. Albeit disheartened to learn John wasn't really Roman Brady, Viktor had data in his control that prompted the arrival of the genuine Roman. In the end, Viktor decided to resign from wrongdoing and become a genuine money manager for his kids, yet kept on utilizing naughty means at whatever point important. His lawbreaker past proved to be useful in some cases, as well, similar to when child Philip Kiriakis was mercilessly beaten for his betting obligations, and Viktor had the option to make the posse ease off. Viktor momentarily wedded Nicole Walker, who saved his life when Kate Roberts attempted to have him killed. He demanded a divorce after Nicole had an affair, and she retaliated by having Jan Spears electrocute him in his bathtub. Viktor was additionally one of the casualties of the notorious Salem stalker, yet likewise with different casualties, was uncovered to be alive and kept hostage on an island by Andra Demura. Viktor promised Nicole retribution upon returning to Salem, his hometown. After a short non-attendance from Salem, Viktor got back to convey a commendation at John's memorial service, calling him a foe who in the long run turned into a companion. He additionally attempted to retouch his relationship with Beau, which was helped by Viktor supporting Caroline through her sorrow after Sean Brady died. Viktor additionally brought Dr. Daniel Jonas to Salem with expectations of assisting Beau with defeating his ailment. Viktor was treated by Daniel in the wake of experiencing a stroke and sympathized with Kate. At the point when Vivian Alamain got back to Salem, he started dating her and really wedded all her from doing something horrendous to Carly monitoring. Viktor then started creating affections for Maggie Horton and began charming her while still wedded to Vivian. Viktor saved Maggie, and Vivian eventually realized where his true heart lay, despite Vivian's jealous attempts to bury her alive. After Viktor and Maggie got married in November 2011, he continued to run Titan Industries while delegating some tasks to the younger members of the family whenever he felt it was appropriate. Dimos Kiriakis, his younger brother, showed up in Salem in 2016 with a fervent desire for retribution, and things changed. Out to obliterate Viktor, Dimos made Maggie have a mishap that left her briefly deadened. Viktor upheld her through her treatment and sadness until she recaptured the utilization of her legs. Viktor conflicted with granddaughter Ciara Brady over her relationship with changed chronic executioner Ben Weston. During a contention, Viktor experienced one more stroke and was raced to the medical clinic. It was then uncovered that he was working with Xander Kiriakis to conceal the way that Maggie was the person who had truly killed Adrienne Kiriakis by running her off the street while driving alcoholic. Furthermore, the uncle and nephew were answerable for taking Kristen Dimura's live infant to provide for Sarah Horton after her girl passed on not long after birth. They made an effort to cover it up, but as usual, the truth came out, and he was confronted by a raged Kristen who stabbed him and left him for dead. At the point when Viktor recuperated in the medical clinic, he named Kristen as his aggressor and she left town. Brady constrained him to fire Xander and later believed that him should retract his allegation against Kristen. Victor endorsed Sarah and Xander, however, not Justin and Bonnie. At the point when Philip was vexed that Victor had named Xander chief of Titan, the head honcho chose to make the two men share the title. Furthermore, when he figured out that Philip was being extorted by the Vitalis to assume control over Titan, Victor stepped in to clear things with the Horde family, yet was continually refereeing Xander and Philip's battles. After Kate updated him on Philip outlining Brady for his homicide and getting out of town, Victor marked administrative work to pronounce Philip legitimately alive. He also became close to Bonnie, which Maggie didn't like. At the point when Alex Kyriakis got back to Salem, Victor recruited him to work at Titan and requested Stephanie to work with him. Victor wasn't wild about Leo Distinct remaining in the manor, yet Sunny safeguarded him. Mavi was appointed Titan's CEO by him, and she left Alex in charge while Victor and she went to Greece. She got back to bedlam in the workplace, and months after the fact, everybody stressed when Victor didn't return as expected. The family was staggered to discover that his plane had crashed and Victor had kicked the bucket. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Louise Sorel will soon be back in town, so fans should prepare for Vivian Alamain's return. She will probably be at Victor Kyriakis' memorial, but her comeback may include additional surprises. According to DOL spoilers, Viv will return on September 8th. While the sentiments weren't common, Victor was Vivian's first love, and she took incredible measures to catch him, as well as attempt to keep him. As a matter of fact, Kyriakis wasn't excessively enamored with Alamain, regardless of being in total agreement as her when it came to conspiring, control. In any case, the two figured out how to get hitched, not once, yet 2 times over Victor's lifetime. Additionally, conveying Philip Kyriakis to term, when she took Victor and Kate Roberts' incipient organisms, embedding them into her. Vivian's shrewd, and maybe she sat on her last plot to land Victor until the umpteenth hour. The last time Victor and Vivian were married was from 2010 to 2011, and soon after that he became hopelessly enamored with Maggie Kyriakis and got hitched to her, subsequent to separating from Alamain. This is the place that is known for daytime show, where the sky is the limit, so imagine a scenario in which Vivian and Victor's separation wasn't formally closed down in 2011. Could this imply that they're actually hitched, and he and Maggie aren't? Could Viv contest Victor's will, claim Victor's estate, and possibly acquire everything Victor wanted for Maggie? Viv is plainly back on screen to likewise intrude in Stefan Dimorand Gabby Hernandez undertakings. However, a piece of this may be the way that she's additionally acquired some Kyriakis cash. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.